Yeah, Baba, just continue.
Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.
Baba was saying Earth is the only planet where actually a soul gets body realized. Like, you get a body, the highest intelligence, through which you wipe out and you exhaust your karmic impressions from many births, birth after birth. So, to say a soul is very privileged to get a body, because there are many souls who don't have that option or the opportunity to be in physical body and be in the planet, on planet Earth, and hence they stay or live in limbo in and around the periphery of Earth. They come as angels, and they also exist in the astral world. Of course, they do a lot of good spiritual workers. But then, in saying that, even someone like me, the highest of the high soul, keeps coming back on Earth. Correct?
Right.
Because it's only here that you get a complete fulfillment. If great souls and great souls and very realized souls come on planet Earth, sans their karmic cycle, which I have explained, they also come for a complete satisfaction and gratification for uplifting mankind. Correct? So there is a gratification in what they do, isn't it? It's not that they come here to waste their time, but they also come, they are born in a specific family, they take birth in a specific city, country, wherever. It's because that the souls that they are attached with for whom they come, like, choosing their parents or their siblings, also have their karmic cycles attached with them. Correct? So in saying that I don't want to take birth again, a better way of saying is that even if there is a physical birth again, it should be for the good use of mankind. Because when you have the highest of the high intelligence given in human beings, in human form, then that should be used for the betterment of mankind. Now when I say betterment of mankind, it means everything that is in and around mankind, right? The wildlife, the flora, the fauna, the sea life, so on and so forth, everything. So one should always say and aim that whatever my birth, if any, it should be a useful and meaningful birth, from where we learn our lessons only for spiritual enlightenment and for spiritual elevation, for spiritual growth and understanding, which you again will use manifested through another physical form and body from your learnings to pass it on for the betterment of mankind. Make sense?
Yep.
So that is what one should aim at. Because one can sit and say that I don't want a birth again, that's fine. But if you think there's so much more that you can give or you can comprehend, and so much more you can contribute, and if you don't have a physical body, you will still feel limited. You'll feel handicapped or have your limitations on what you would like to do, right? See, no matter what, a face-to-face teaching is more gratifying than doing an online teaching. Yes? Because you are observing people's body language. Correct?
Yep.
And you can understand what they are looking for or what they want, or what, when you are relating with one-on-one. It's very different, isn't it? So imagine it is like this. So if you're like a spiritual worker, that's like doing something online and not being present in the moment. But having a face-to-face makes a lot of difference, isn't it? Yes?
So you're saying you're relating the two. One, the online is basically the spiritual world, and
Correct.
face-to-face is the earth.
Correct. Yes.
So basically you're saying it is better to come to the earth and experience.
Yes. Why not?
And serve.
Correct.
And therefore, really speaking, the so-called getting liberated from the cycle of birth and death, you're saying it is better to continue the cycle of life and death, but the birth should be always for a
good purpose.
Good purpose.
Yeah.
and life should be dedicated to the service of the mankind.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you get to that stage of spiritual elevation only birth after birth after birth, right? When you have that realization, and then every birth there is a learning, and every birth you are shedding away those impressions, correct? And you are making your soul more lighter and lighter and lighter. It's like a long while ago I've explained, when you wear 8 to 10 layer of clothing, you feel very claustrophobic, right? You feel very burdened. But the moment you start getting rid of all the heavy clothing,
One
after the other, and have something very, very light, you feel very liberated and light, right? You feel that you can do something much better, isn't it? So it's the same thing. You have to constantly, every birth, shed off your karmic impressions, and then get ready to start being a good spiritual worker. Make sense?
Yes.
Yes. So no one escapes that cycle. But yeah, your own realization, your own internalization, you internalize, you keep asking yourself, you keep having that dialogue with at the soul level. That's when you get a lot of more depth understanding and depth awakening.
True.
Good.
So I'll just summarize
Yes.
this talk and I'll go into the next topic.
Yeah.
But would you like to summarize what you wanted to convey in this message?
In this message, I would like to say that be aware for the purpose for which you also exist in this birth, and how you would like to enhance and have a better birth, regardless of where you take birth, right? Where you are, but how much you would like to be a good social worker, a good spiritual worker, and contribute towards the betterment of mankind.
Okay. Thank you, Baba. I'll put this as the topic called Purpose of Life and Death.